Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Happy day after Thanksgiving, and hope you all haven't been stuck in any of those crowds. I greet you all with the love and the honor of the infinite Creator. And I continue to pray each and every day that each and every one of you, your friends, your family, and all of your relatives and relations will accept and receive the gifts, the knowledge, and the healing and the wisdom from the universe. Now, with that said, dance with gusto every single day as though it were your last. And that's the topic for today. And the thing is that at my age of 67, I still find time to dance. And it's important that you put on music and dance. Hello, Dominic. How are you? Blessings. Good evening to you as well. Or good morning, as the case may be, depending on where you are. But to the point, though, there are so many old people that I know, but I think it's important for younger folk. And now I think of younger folks, they're in their 40s. Wait a minute, that's not really young, is it? It's sort of middle age. But then for the young folk too. But the idea of dancing, the idea of getting up and moving, and so many people don't do it anymore. And it energizes the body, it energizes the mind, it gets the blood flowing, and it does all those good things. Now, why dance like there's no tomorrow? Because we never know from one minute to the next if a giant rock's going to fall on us, and that's going to be the end of that. Now, it could be some other kind of giant rock, but I don't necessarily mean from outer space. It could be some kind of catastrophe. My sister called me the other day, and she has lumps, and it could very well be cancerous. So we send our prayers out. And the thing is though, that there are so many of us that get hit with rocks. And those rocks aren't, like I say, they're not necessarily from outer space, but they're rocks of life that hit us. So we never know from one day to the next when we're going to get hit by one of these rocks. Some kind of nastiness could befall us at any time. So we should dance like there's no tomorrow, because just in case there is no tomorrow, and not that I'm trying to be a downer, we should dance because we should be energetic, and we should do and share the energy that comes with the dance. Now, there are dances and ceremonies, there are drums, and then there's just putting on some music that's a toe tapping song, and you get up and you wiggle your booty a little bit, for goodness sakes. And because there's so many people that could wiggle their booty a lot to get rid of some of that booty, but I won't go there. But the idea, though, that if you don't move at all, you just sit there, then you become stagnant. And if you become stagnant, then if tomorrow comes, you're still stagnant. But if you get up and dance and you go, well, you know what? Tomorrow I may be sore, but I'm dancing today. And I'm dancing like there is no tomorrow. Because if I wake up tomorrow and I'm sore, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm sore today, but yesterday, man, I danced my fool head off. I danced with gusto. I danced with life, and I let that life force come out. And whether it's, some kind of, two-step, or, the twist, or, the hullabaloo. Yeah, I'm dating some of these dances. I don't care if you do a little disco tune. This afternoon I put on some Russian music, some gypsy music, and talk about wanting to get up and just kick your heels. But the thing is that so many people these days look at all the negative things in life, and they don't see a reason to dance anymore. They don't find a reason, to live life with gusto. And even though there's crappiness around, when I was in jail, I still lived life with gusto. I still found some reason to get through the next day, whatever it was. So you live it with gusto as much as you can, because, you may not get another chance. What if you're just in a car accident and something happens and it changes your life? You never know what's going to happen. So it's not that we should worry about whether or not something negative is going to befall us. It's that we should live every day with gusto, so that if we do, we can say, well, I danced my ass off. I may be in a negative situation right now, but I have danced my life with gusto. And until my dying breath, I'm going to dance with gusto. Even if it's sitting in a chair, I'm going to dance. So, but the thing is that getting up and moving has a lot to do with everything. And so many people have given up on life, too many things that are negative and you don't have to necessarily dance in public. Find a song, do it in your bedroom, do it in the kitchen while you're doing dishes. But for goodness sake, dance. Okay. That's an angel message for today, if you will, because it's like so many people spend so much of their energy being negative and trying to fight off the negative forces that we don't give ourselves the opportunity to do an honest dance, to just have a little fun, even if it's just for 10 minutes in the kitchen or the living room or something by ourselves. It gives us joy. It brings joy to our spirit. When the shamans dance, they dance with ceremony and purpose, but it's always usually to try to bring enlightenment or to bring healing or to bring something. So there may be an underlying bad thing that they're wishing for these prayers, but the underlying prayer is always good with good intent. And so the dance and the drum of the ceremony is always to bring enlightenment, normally, to bring enlightenment and prayers and healing to the circle, to the people, to the earth, to the universe. And so it's like, so that dance is important as well. But it isn't just every time we dance can be a ceremony. Because if we dance with joy and we share that joy with the universe, then oh my goodness, that wondrous, joyous dance, regardless of what you're dancing to, pick your topic, pick your type of music that you like. But the thing is that when you dance with gusto and dance with joy, you send that energy out into the universe. And what better way to really just give it to the universe is to think good thoughts when you're dancing and send it out to your family and friends. Whoa, goodness gracious, somebody calling me. I don't know who they are. But anyway, so my friends, every day and with so much negativity out there, we have to find a way to counteract it. So what better way than joyous bliss in a little bit of dance and a sing along if you can, because music and singing is important to all of us. It's important to the spirit. And even if you're sing off key, doesn't matter. Put on, Bohemian Rhapsody and just bob your head up and down and just let her go one time, because it may be that's what helps you get out of the funk you're in, or keep you out of a funk that may be lurking in the sidelines, for example. But with so much energy being wasted and used in other areas, let's take 10 minutes for ourselves and dance with gusto, dance with energy. Yes, you can dance with intent, and the intent is to dance and feel happy. That's what's wrong with that for an intent, and if your intent is in your prayer that while I'm dancing, I'm going to share my joy with all those that I come in contact with. That's why I'm doing this video. I've been dancing this afternoon, and even though I'm sore as hell, I wanted to get on here and do a video with y'all, say happy day after Thanksgiving, and hope y'all didn't get in too much of that, the dark rushing at stores and things. I just think, tomorrow's soon enough. They'll probably still have a sale. I'm just saying. But anyway, and is it that important that you got to be the first one in line? My thoughts on that I've stated before. But anyway, sometimes those who are first may absolutely come in last. So you never know. But anyway, we should still dance with gusto and put our good foot forward and do a little dance, do a little shaky shake in the kitchen or the living room. And please don't be afraid to do it, because that's one of the things. So many things we are afraid to express ourselves sometimes, or many times. A lot of people, I don't want anybody to see me dance. Well, okay, so hide, but dance anyway. Don't make that an excuse and say, well, somebody will think I look silly. So what? Maybe they'll get a laugh out of it. Maybe they'll want to get up and dance with you. And what's wrong with if somebody giggles at you, like, boy, look at that person. Give them a giggle, because laughing's better than them hating you, and I'd much rather say, hey, laugh at me trying to do this silly dance here. have a good day, and I'm glad you got a kick out of it. I had a good time because I got to dance. So where's the harm in that? So many people will say, well, I don't know, somebody will see me. What if the kids? Who cares? It's also with your spirituality. When you sing and you dance, that raises your vibration. What do you want to do spiritually? You want to raise your vibration. So all of this works together. And besides that, it's just fun, just to kick a little bit and dance around the front yard, or in my case, ain't nobody around, so I can dance in my front yard. But dance in your front yard, dance in the living room. But my goodness, my friends, dance with gusto like there is no tomorrow. And that's not because tomorrow may never come. That's not the point. Really, it isn't. It's that every day that we dance with gusto is another day that we're filled with gusto, and that we're filled with the good higher energy that we produced the day before. For every day we dance, it gives us more health and strength. So on my deathbed, I'm going to say, get me up. I want to dance. I want to go out of this world dancing, with gusto and with intent. My friends, it just wanted to come on here and give y'all a shout out and say that Breaking Dawn, she was in the background. Hi, Nick. How are you? Hi, Nick. Yeah, you too. Dominic says, I'm on this plane to experience 3D to the meat suit to the fullest extent. Absolutely. And Nick says, laughter is awesome. I sing all day at work. People get mad at me. Nick, you got the right idea. Shout ween, even though it may not be Halloween. We can still holler ween, and people look at us and go, what the hell are they doing? But sometimes it just breaks up the monotony, and that's a good thing. So my friends, have a safe weekend. I hope that Friday is safe for you and the rest of this weekend. Be safe if you're with family and friends. Give them all a hug, because we never know what tomorrow's going to bring for any of us. Not that that's a negative thing, but hug them like you mean it. And hopefully any animosities that you may have had with family members or friends, maybe this year you could have straightened them out. So until next time, be safe, be always compassionate, and I will always end with a prayer. My friends, I continue to pray that each and every one of you will accept and receive the healings, the blessings, the wisdom, and the knowledge of the universe. I continue to pray that each and every one of you, I'm a good dancer, by the way, each and every one of you will accept and receive the blessings, the healing, the knowledge, and the wisdom of the universe, and that you will share it with all of your friends and relatives and relations. And I continue to pray that each and every one of you, your friends, your relatives, and all of your relations will continue to accept, receive, and to share these blessings of the universe. My friends, I love you. I do. Cosmic hugs from Breaking Dawn and myself. Continue to be safe. Continue to look at life from a different point of view, and dance every time you can. Dance with gusto. It will make you feel better. I promise you. So next time, be safe. And from South Georgia, where it's nice and warm out here today, let me tell you, it's TTFN for now, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.